Hello everyone, happy Fishing Tuesday, and work and some stuff got in the way of me posting for the usual Monday time at 2 o'clock. But I wanted to kind of do like a first video on a pretty important topic, and that is, I get asked this question a lot, who builds store brand fishing rods? And it doesn't take a lot of research to figure out that there's some pretty good manufacturers building them. You hear a lot of myths and horror stories about they break and things like that. So as opposed to going on how I normally would in my videos about why I like a certain rod, I'll just throw some information out there, and maybe if you have some questions I can reply back. So basically there's really only two companies that manufacture fishing rods for like Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, or what is now called Gander Outdoors, or even like Dick's Sporting Goods. And that would be Pure Fishing, and many people refer to that company. That's who makes Abu Garcia, Shakespeare, Fenwick, Berkeley, and of course they build rods for private label store brands. And then one that I've told people, and I get the eye roll, is that Gary Loomis technology is available in store brand rods. And I just did a little Google search, and that link is down below there. He incorporates his technology into store brand rods so that you can get for far less. So I would guess probably somewhere around 90% to 80%. I've been in the business for going on 19 years. Probably 90% of your rods are either built by Pure Fishing or one of the Gary Loomis names or one of the affiliates. There was a merger that mentions in that link, I believe it was from 2015. So you're either getting one that's made by Fenwick or Garcia, and those two technologies are pretty darn good. So if you're ever wondering who builds store rods, you know, especially if you're filling up a rod locker full of bass rods, for example, you know, buying 5 $200 rods is going to be $30. If you can buy a store brand rod for $70 on sale off of 100, you know, that's going to be what, $350 of substantial savings. So don't be afraid to give store brand rods a try. Most of my favorite rods are store brand rods, not necessarily name brand rods, though I have Loomis's and Shakespeare's and Fenwick's and so forth. So that's pretty much it. That's who's building these rods, and you know, feel free if you have any questions about a certain rod to ask, and I always do reply. And thanks for watching. If you give me a thumbs up for getting that information out there, I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell icon to keep updated on something like this. I don't know if I'm going to run a series of videos on rods. I have done that. I think maybe I'll just kind of break this up into pieces. So I like to talk about rods. I like to write fishing articles about rods. I've also included some links down below of some rod reviews that I have done in the past that'll maybe get you a little bit more information on just fishing rods in general. But like I said, I'd like to do something more of a series on store brand fishing rods in particular. So feel free to read the Loomis link that's enclosed, and maybe watch a review or two of some name brand fishing rods. Sorry I missed Monday. Good luck to everyone that's still fall fishing before the ice, and looking forward to doing more videos in the future on this topic. Maybe in the future I'll show some, depending on the feedback I get, I'll show some specific rods and what I like about them, maybe in comparison to like a name brand rod or two. So I'll leave it open-ended at this point. Please give me that thumbs up, sub, hit the bell icon, share the video. Take care everyone. This is Frank Rotz, and enjoy the rest of your fall before winter hits. It's right upon us.